In this FIFA 21 experiment video, we would take a team of aging stars, put them in the Premier League for one season, and see how they all perform. So some of the players that be featured in this squad will be Luigi Buffon, Pepe, Javier Machiarano, Robin, Iniesta, Ribery, Carlos Tevez, and Zlatan. So with that, we'll get into this video here. Hope you enjoyed the quick little showcasing of the players. But let's go over the squad really quickly. Gianluigi Buffon being the key goalkeeper for us and at the highest rated. But behind him are Pepe Reina and Ben Foster. There's kind of a mix of players in this squad. Like, not all of them are just like kind of legends of the game. I would say we also have kind of some players like Shirkov who have played, at Chelsea and spent a lot of time in the Russian league, and also just 43-year-old left back, 64 overall in Soleimani. Then Dante, of course, spent some quality years at Bayern Munich, 76 overall, 36 years old. 37-year-old Pepe, you guys saw before. And also, I decided to have the age limit be 36 years old and over. So that was kind of the direction I decided to go with things. Because one age down would have been Ronaldo, and I think that would have just been a little bit maybe too easy per se. So you saw Jose Font, Hilton. That man has been playing forever. He's 43 years old and he's still like 78 rated. Then we got Machiarano, you guys saw earlier. Joaquin, 80 overall. He's still playing at a very high level. Of course, has never really left the La Liga, but incredible player nonetheless. You saw Iniesta, Shunsuke Nakamura. It just seems like some of these Japanese sides have some players who can play well into their 40s. I don't know what it is with the Japanese lifestyle maybe. But again, Robben is going to be retiring at the end of the season. Ricardo Quaresma actually decided to add to the squad also, and of course you saw Ribery also in a little kind of mini montage at the start, who's going to be retiring at the end of the season. Tevez, of course, a player who has played in the Premier League. I kind of have a mix of players who have featured in the Premier League and others who I think would be interesting to see, considering the fact they never had a chance to step in there. So Zlatan and Quagliarella, who's also played in Italy forever. Akinfenwa, just kind of for the memes and just the backup players to help fill out the squad. Then, of course, the 53-year-old Kazuyoshi Miura, 59 overall, and he will step in and be like another backup striker. Now going to the simming, 49 manager rating. You'll see why that was in a second, but 8th place is where we ended up being, and that's not bad whatsoever, considering the fact our defense, I think, was kind of shaky, and the fact that all of our players are going to be going like down throughout the season for the most part. 64 points on the season, 8th place, and actually really steadily in that kind of top half. You can see behind us was Arsenal by 8 points, so we were really close to finishing like a European spot. Not too far off exactly. I mean, 6. Okay, yeah, a little bit further away from City, but just only 4 points away from Leicester City. But I think what kind of made us have the low manager rating, you can see, is we were actually expected to finish in a Champions League place, and I just don't think that was going to happen. FA Cup, with the lack of squad depth and older legs, that was always going to be pretty tough also. And now going into the kind of the team stats, we'll take a look at, as well as the player stats in a second. So first, player stats. Mane had 32 goals in the season, 20 had Werner, Sterling 19, no one from Fulham yet popping up, but Tevez had 11 goals on the season. And then Joaquin had 10 goals. A guy who never had a chance really in the Premier League, has kind of stayed in La Liga forever. I mean, the majority of his career, and just had a wonderful season nonetheless. We'll actually see his assists are pretty high up also. He just had a high quality season in general. So assists, top assist was Salah with 11, Sterling 9, along with Rashford. Joaquin had 8 assists though, tied for third essentially. That was a really good season. Wow, he had a quality season for sure. Our defense was definitely the shakiest part, just because of the fact there was like no genuine right back of quality, and I think like that kind of messed things up simming wise. I think we only had 4 clean sheets throughout the season. Buffon had 4 clean sheets, and I think Foster and Pepe Reina have stepped in for a few matches from time to time, but for the most part it was Buffon stepping in net. So just wanted to flip through the yellow cards because I was just curious if Pepe actually got any. He didn't get any red cards or yellow cards, as much as I would have liked to have seen that, to be honest. But Now going into the individual stats, so 11 goals for Tevez on the season. Joaquin, a incredible season, like I said before, 10 goals and 8 assists. So he led in assist and was second in goals. So that's incredible tally. Zlatan had 8 goals, 1 assist. And Iniesta 7 goals and 7 assists and played in every match in the Premier League. And it's pretty impressive. 4 goals, 1 assist for Robin. Quagliarella, 3 goals, along with Quaresma, Shirkov, Ribéry stepping with 3 goals also. I think Ribéry should have been playing more. But I think it's because of the fact that he's not listed as a center, as a left mid. He probably would have been playing more over Joaquin. He's listed as a center forward, and so basically, in essence, he was kind of competing against Quagliarella, Tevez, Zlatan for a striker spot, and then left mid. And Joaquin is like, I guess it's just because the secondary position, the game wouldn't put him in that spot for whatever reason. So unfortunate, but also it did have like one of our random like left backs who was only out on a half season loan, who was on the Fulham squad, ended up getting some appearances, which kind of maybe screwed things up slightly. But oh well. That assist for Pepe Reina, I did not see that. He had an assist. that's pretty incredible. He's also, known to be pretty good on his feet, but. That kind of wraps up the goals and the look at that for now. But again, assists 8 for Joaquin, 7 for Iniesta, 5 for Shirkov. That was pretty quality from the left back spot. Played every game. Quaresma had 3 goals, 3 assists. Then Zlatan, Robin, Pepe Reina, and Machiarano had an assist. Like I said before, Pepe Reina racked those up. So as far as clean sheets goes, that just kind of helps show a little bit stuff from here and there, but not too much. So Buffon did not go down an overall point apparently, and he is going to be joining Fiorentina when the transfer window opens. So obviously I did not really renew contracts or anything. It was a 1-season thing. See Reina, Foster going down. A good amount of players went down. Almost everyone, but a couple of just incredible beasts, it seems like. Even Soleimani did go down. Dante did go down by a few points, 4 points. So you just kind of see how it works here. The one thing I don't like is that it doesn't show how many points a player dropped on their attributes anymore. So I could have flipped through that, but there was no point unless I looked at each individual player. Hilton, 77 overall, has not moved whatsoever in his. He's not retiring either. He has not gone down in his overall, and he's 43 years old. That man is got to be on something, at least in game. So Machiarano did go down a few points. Joaquin, I think, is retiring along with Iniesta. And a couple of the Japanese players who are retiring didn't go down any overall points, despite not playing either. Maybe it's because they're already kind of low rated. I'm not sure what how the algorithm is apparently now for like some of the downgrades and stuff like that. I know it was pretty drastic before. They said they calmed it down, but obviously these players are all mostly on their later years, being 36 years old and up. So Tevez down to 76. Zlatan still quality, getting down to an 80 overall. Has no pace from what I saw. He had like 20 pace. Quagliarella went down to 76. Is retiring end of season. At least he got farewell playing in the Prem. Then Akinfenwa retiring also, along with Kazuyoshi Miuras. But that kind of ends this quick this experiment video. I just wanted to give this a go, kind of a filler content on the channel to go in between Actually, the career mode I have planned is going to be with Fulham, and then of course I do have the career mode challenge. I do plan to kind of do a mix of post videos and streaming with that career mode. I think for sure we'll be streaming the second season. Might stream the rest of the first. We'll see what happens with that, guys. Not too bad. 8th place. They ended up finishing this team of aging stars. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like button. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be signing out now, and I'll catch you guys later.